Roll out!
Hello and welcome to That's Just Prime, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015 Legion Class Optimus Prime, and I love this toy. This is the brand new Optimus Prime for the Robots in Disguise series that's going to be coming out in 2015. Released in December of 2014, this guy is retailing for approximately $5.99 to $7.99 depending on where you get him, and he's showing up in stores right now as of the time of this recording. Taking a look at the packaging, I wanted to show off the packaging, and I actually ended up shooting this before I shot the rest of the video because it's got a lot of tape on here. It looks like it's taped up pretty good, and I'm afraid that I'm going to rip it all up when I open it, so I actually wanted to show it off. So I'm shooting this part first. But yeah, taking a look at the packaging, you can see all the new deco for the new Robots in Disguise series. You've got the white background with the red lettering, and you can see what Optimus is going to look like in the animation. Hopefully we'll get to see some of them in the animation. I'm an Optimus fanboy, so I like to see Optimus on the show. And you've got the figure right there in this, right here in the middle. You can see the little logo here, the scan logo for the game that's going to be coming out. Going around the back, actually looking around on the side, you can see that there's a set of instructions in here. And when you look around in the back, it tells you right here that you can transform him in 5 steps, but the instructions are not printed on the back of the card, unlike some of like the bigger figures like the Warriors classes, which is the new deluxe classes. Those guys actually have the instructions printed on the back, and there's no instruction sheet included with those figures, so that's a little bit different for this guy. Here in truck mode, Optimus is approximately 3 inches long and about 1 inch tall. He's actually pretty tiny, and I've got the camera zoomed in quite a bit because he's a little smaller than I was expecting him to be for a Legion class. He's almost, if you remember the old Legends class figures, he's almost like those guys, if not a little smaller maybe. But yeah, check him out. He's a really cool looking little truck. Obviously, it's a Legion class. It's a very low price point figure, so there are going to be flaws. He's not going to be a perfect figure, but I really like the look of this truck. This guy really reminds me, it kind of throws back to Star Convoy. Just the design of the truck and the design of the robot and the way the entire truck, the whole back of the truck transfers into the legs and everything like that. This new design for Robots in Disguise for 2015 for Optimus really kind of screams Star Convoy to me. And Star Convoy being one of my favorite primes ever, if this guy reminds me of that, then that's a good thing. I'm probably going to be picking up every prime they put out for this series. So yeah, as you can see, he rolls just fine. Even though he's tiny, he rolls pretty good. He's got some pretty good detail on him. I really I like the paint job on him. I like the red, and they've gone as far as to paint in the smokestacks. No silver wheels, unfortunately. That's kind of common nowadays, especially on the smaller figures. So I may go in and actually, I'm probably going to wait until I see him in the show, see what the animation model looks like, and if he's got the silver wheels on the show, then I'm probably going to give it to him, but I'm going to wait and see if he has them or not before I go ahead and do that. And then the back of the truck, in this smaller version, it kind of almost looks like a dump truck kind of back there, but I think this is meant to be like an extended cargo truck or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm waiting to see the bigger version to tell, but I really dig this little design. Back here you can see he's got visible arms and legs right there. They're kind of obvious, but yeah, cool little truck. I really enjoy this this design on this new truck. Transformation for this guy is pretty simple. As you saw in the package, it's only 5 steps. I'm not going to count them. I'm just going to do it in no particular order. So the arms back here are pegged in. So you just unpeg these from the front of the legs. You can see the 2 tabs right there, and you got the little slots on the bottom of the hands there. So just unpeg those, and then this entire waist piece is going to slide down. Actually, you want to start and grab the, before you do that, let's go back and reset. Let's start that over. You want to start with the front of the cab here. You want to get the whole front of the truck, and this is going to unpeg from the sides here, and it's going to rotate all the way up. Now you want to go ahead and unpeg the arms and the legs, because you're going to need to bring this into this. This is like the midsection piece, not quite it's kind of mid-torso, not really the waist or the chest, but it's kind of mid-torso. But this whole thing here, it's on a pin right there, so you're going to want to rotate that all the way down, and it's going to actually click twice when you do that. So there you go. It's all the way down. Now you can separate the legs. Come up here to the arms. Go ahead and separate those. Bring them all the way down to the sides. Rotate them forward and bring the arms down. And finally, around the back here is the head. The head is actually sitting where the engine would be, so just go ahead and rotate that up, bring it all the way forward. It's going to clip in place. There you go. And there is Robots in Disguise Legion Class Optimus Prime, and I really dig this design. If he wasn't really looking much of Star Convoy to you in truck mode, he really should be shouting Star Convoy to you right now. I really think this robot mode looks like he was based on that Star Convoy design, and I just love that about this guy. I am really digging this new design for Optimus Prime, and I can't wait to see what the other toys are going to be like. For articulation, again, he's a Legion class figure, so he doesn't have a whole lot. His shoulders are ball jointed up here at the top, so these guys can go up and down, and you can rotate them all the way around. And then he's also got a pin inside of the shoulder, so you can actually bring the arms up as well. So you got up and down, forward and backward. That's about it. Nothing at the elbow or wrist, obviously. And of course, the head you saw, because it clips in the way it does. The head's not going to do anything but just sit there. Due to transformation, he's got a little bit of an ab crunch, so he can work out. And he's got ball jointed hips right there, so you can go in and out, you can go forward and backward some, and because it is ball jointed, you can rotate him a little bit. So not a whole lot of articulation, but again, he is a tiny figure. Here in robot mode, Optimus stands 3 inches tall, so he's not very big. But yeah, I am really digging this design on this guy. So yeah, small guy, short review for this one. I'm really excited to get this new figure, and I'm really excited for the new Robots in Disguise line. I'm excited to see what the rest of the Optimus Primes are going to look like. I've already picked up a couple of the other figures, of the Warrior class figures. I picked up Bumblebee and Grimlock, and those are actually pretty cool. They're a little simplified, but I think that's actually a good thing. It reminds me a lot of the OG1 figures. They're, simpler transformations, short, less steps for the transformation, but very effective nonetheless. So I'm really digging this new Robots in Disguise line. So yep, like I said, short review. I think we're going to leave it right there. I think that is going to cover Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015 Legion Class Optimus Prime. Please leave me a comment, give me some thumbs up if I can fit them in here. Subscribe and share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time on That's Just Prime.